My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Wallace and Gromit Vengeance Most Fowl. And I am a big fan of this franchise. I am a big fan of these characters. The Coast of the Whale Rabbit is a fantastic movie, and I actually have reviews for the short films coming out soon, but A Grand Day Out is a great introduction. The Long Trousers is pure perfection. A Close Shave and A Matter of Life and Death I like, but they are a step down. But I was still very excited for this movie. This is a movie made for me. I thought it sucked. Yeah, I did not like this movie at all, and it has a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I find that to be utterly baffling. So let's begin by talking about the cast. And Peter Sallis tragically passed away, so he couldn't come back to voice Wallace. Instead, we've got Ben Whitehead, who does sound like Wallace, but it just felt like a pale imitation. His performance lacked the sincerity and the heart it so desperately needed. Reese Smith plays Nobot, and I just did not like this character. It seemed like they were trying to recapture the magic from Putch in The Curse of the Whale Rabbit, but it completely fell flat. Peter Kay and Lauren Patel play these two police officers, and these characters are completely unneeded and they're insufferable. Like every time they were on screen, I was annoyed by them. And the movie just isn't funny. Like, I watched this movie with my brother, who, by the way, I should mention, is a die-hard Wallace and Gromit fan. He loves these characters and these movies to pieces. He knows every single detail, and he despised this movie. It was maybe the greatest disappointment of his life. He gave it a 0.5 out of 10. And if you know him, you know that he usually never gives ratings that low immediately after watching a movie. That's how bad this is. But, anyways, I watched it with my brother last night and we laughed, I think, twice near the start of the movie, and then we didn't laugh again until a nun joke at the very end. For a movie of an hour and 15 minutes, 3 moments were funny. That's it. That's just not acceptable. And it just lacks the charm and the heart. And it just feels like a pale imitation throughout. From the very beginning, it just feels off and it never found itself. And talking about the plot, I thought it was too similar to The Long Trousers. Well, that short film has Gromit feeling like he's being replaced, thus struggling financially, and then Feathers McGaw gets him involved with a heist regarding the Blue Diamond, and he messes up with some of Wallace's inventions to get that diamond. And it just felt like more of the same. And the decision to have the Blue Diamond involved again was just so unnecessary. It could have been anything else. And at the end of the movie, it actually tries to be emotional, and holy shit, it's just an embarrassing attempt. I love these characters, and I felt nothing. And then we gotta talk about its message on technology, because people are talking about how this movie is about an over-reliance on technology, and it can be about AI and the importance for humans to actually do stuff. And I would kind of agree for some of the movie, but the final scene completely contradicts that. Like, the ending of this movie is one baffling decision after another, and I'm just like, holy shit, they completely fucked that up. How do you fuck up that message this bad? The final scene is pure and utter trash. And yeah, I just I really hated this movie. The more I talk about it, the less I like it. The claymation animation is, of course, great, and I do think there was potential within the story. It actually kind of reminds me of the 2019 Child's Play, which, by the way, is a fantastic movie, and you are all wrong about it, but yeah, this movie just did nothing for me. I used to love Oddman, Wallace and Gromit, The Pirates Band of Misfits, Arthur Christmas, Flushed Away, but ever since Early Man, they've just been on a losing streak, and I think we have to be honest and look at Netflix's involvement. Shaun the Sheep, fantastic movie. Shaun the Sheep 2, forgettable Netflix trash. Chicken Run 1, an animated masterpiece. Chicken Run 2, forgettable Netflix trash. Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Whale Rabbit, fantastic. Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, forgettable Netflix trash. And not just that, but one of my biggest disappointments was Wendell and Wild, because I love Henry Selick, and that movie sucked. So there's something about that Netflix animated department, which I'm just telling you is incapable of making a good movie since Klaus. It's just one miss after another, and it just sucks because I can't be excited for any more Netflix original movies. Shit. The House is great, but that's the exception, not the rule. I can't get excited for any more Netflix animated movies. I can't get excited for any more Oddman movies. I thought this movie lacked any bit of charm, humor, the script was a mess, and it did nothing for me. So I'm giving Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, a 2 out of 10. Okay, have you seen Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.